Hey y'all. All right, so this is going to be me eating and talking about um, feminine stuff, okay? And the bleach method and all of that. But first, if you are brand new, please put up a number 81, okay? If you're a repeat and you always see my videos, please put up a number 77. The topic today, of course, is food. I'm going to break open this in a minute, and we're going to talk about feminine hygiene and the bleach method. Okay, so what do I have today? I have a cheese filled turkey burger. So let me unwrap this. Okay. Yes. And it's cheese filled, y'all. I also have some veggie noodles with broccoli. I'm going to have chicken and pesto sauce with that as well. So we're going to eat that. I'm going to eat my burger because I want you guys to see, hopefully this burger stretches, okay? Alright, so let's go. Let's go. It's still hot, y'all. Alright, let's go. Mmm. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to get that pull. That's all I wanted, y'all. Alright, so I'm gonna eat and then we're gonna get into the topic. And of course, y'all know I made this, right? If you would like the recipe, just let me know in the comments. And we got some green tea here. Alright. So let's get into it. This is going to be like we're at a lunch meeting. A lot of women, they go around and they wonder, why do they have such, certain odors? You know what I mean? We all have them sometimes. Depending on your stress level. Take another bite. Depending on your diet. Depending on a lot of things. And so what I encourage women to do is to, number one, get their diet together. Because usually if you get your diet together, things will get better. We're also going to talk about fibroids. We're also going to talk about endometriosis and things like that. Because usually when you have those problems, sometimes you will have odors. And so if you notice what I'm eating today, I'm eating a lot of vegetables. I'm eating a lot of avocado. I'm not eating any really bad carbs. I love noodles, but I can't have them. You know what I mean? So we got some veggie noodles here. You would be surprised on the reason why you may not be able to have a comfortable life, and you may have PCOS, and you may have endometriosis, and you may even have fibroids. Another thing, guys, if you want to get more of my health videos, please make sure that you subscribe to my Patreon. My Patreon is attached to this video. Just tap the screen and it'll be there. Also, if you love these videos and you love to contribute to what I do, please, you can donate. Everything is in the description. If you would like to email me and become a client, my email is also there as well. But yes, you would be surprised that the reason why you have endometriosis, PCOS, fibroids, and any other problems you may have, autoimmune disease, is because you may be eating too many carbs, too many fried foods, just too much. And so I pride myself on eating healthy. If you notice, I have broccoli here. Broccoli is very good for certain hormones, to bring hormones down. I have tomato here. Tomato is good for the heart. I have zucchini noodles here. Zucchini noodles is great for heart disease. Chicken has B6 in it. And it's just like, you have to be careful about what you eat. That's number one. A lot of people don't understand that. You can do all you want. You can take all the vitamins you want. You can take all the medication you want. But if your diet isn't right, you're not going to get the full benefits. So why do women have odors? Because of their diet, number one. Because they're not clean. They don't use bleach. They don't use proper techniques to clean themselves. So we're going to go through all of that during the video. Everything we eat must, number one, absorb in our bodies. Number two, be filtered out. So things that you eat should come out. Once it becomes toxic, it's bad for your body. And so if it's toxic, what does it do? It causes odors in our bodies. That's what it does. I love this. And I cut these myself. You can have that noodle taste. Well, not taste, but feel. But I pride myself on eating healthy, guys. I have to eat healthy to get rewards, good rewards. Like, I drink tea. I drink green tea. Green tea is so good for you. And so, let me let you know this. When you have things, who in here has PCOS, any kind of feminine problem, just go ahead and put up a number 88. Okay, feminine problem means PCOS, endometriosis, fibroids, feminine odor, it doesn't matter, 88, okay? It doesn't matter which one, because I'm going to tell you some things during this video that will help. I'm going to put this to the side. Bring this monster back. This bread right here is not bread. It's carb. It's very low in carbs. It's 8 grams of carbs. It has a lot of sodium. It has like 400 milligrams of sodium. And sodium is very, very sneaky. So you have to maintain a good sodium level in your body so you don't swell up, so you don't retain fluid, so you don't retain toxic things. So if you notice, I have spinach on here that has a lot of potassium that is going to help me basically get rid of the sodium. So it is really a science project when it comes to the body, and it's taken me years upon years, over 10 plus years, to get the correct diet regimen for my body. Okay, so that's what I'm offering, guys, to assist you. As me being a holistic counselor, I want to basically help you not have to go through 10 plus years to try to find out a good regimen for you. I've done the work already. All you have to do is, invest in yourself, and I will help you. Okay, and if I have any clients in here that that I have help, or people in here who has thought about getting help, please put up a number 22, because I'm here to help. That's what I got certified in. That's what I do. My background's in nursing. I'm also a licensed cosmetologist. So I pride myself in knowing the body from the inside out, all around. I get so many clients with hair loss and things like that, and they want to wonder, how can I get my hair back? So I have information on that. Please join my Patreon. Also, email me to become a client, and my prices are very affordable. Okay, so yeah, if you notice, I have all of this together. It's not just for taste, it's for basically to help my body absorb the nutrients but not hold on to them. Sugar loves bacteria. I'm sorry. Sugar loves bacteria, or bacteria loves sugar. So when you're eating a lot of processed foods, fast food, sweets, candy, cakes, fried foods, your sugar is going to go up. You're going to go into insulin resistance. Someone type it up. Hey, girl. Insulin resistance. Okay? Insulin resistance is a mother. It really is. It's a mother without a father. It's true. Because that is the base of disease, insulin resistance. And basically, we have this thing called the pancreas, which produces insulin every time we eat. Like with this meal, I'm sure now all of a sudden my pancreas is shooting insulin in my system. Why? Because my sugar probably has elevated just a tad. This meal is fine because it's the bread is, or the wrap doesn't have a lot of carbs in it, and all the rest of this is very low carb. Now, had I put the real noodles with it, had I had white bread, had I had some rice or fries or chips with this, my sugar would have shot through the roof, and then insulin would have went into my system to try to bring it back down. And so it's like this huge roller coaster of emotions in your body just because of insulin resistance. So what does this lead to? It leads to diabetes, it leads to high blood pressure, it leads to PCOS, it leads to fibroids. Who in here who has fibroids? Go ahead and put up a number 5. 5 means fibroids. If you have them, please. If you know someone who has them, put up a number 5. It is something that is a bother to a lot of women, and you wouldn't know this if I didn't tell you that a lot of fibroids comes from our diets. We're not born with fibroids. All women don't get them, but the women who do get them, and I counsel them, a lot of them, they eat bad foods, and that's why they have them. And what it is are they're benign tumors, and they grow in our reproductive organs and things like that. Or sometimes they can grow outside of your reproductive organs, and that's when you go into endometriosis and things like that. So you'd be surprised that the food that we're eating is causing problems. Even with my dairy that I eat, I'm very picky. I do organic and things like that. I'm just picky on what I eat. I'm picky on what I allow my family to eat because I don't want them to have health problems like I do. You know what I mean? And the things that I know and that I'm doing, I've been doing only since I've been grown. You know what I mean? But the things that I'm telling you guys will benefit your young girls too, because your young girls are menstruating. They have horrible diets. They're eating sugar, and they're going into health problems very, very early, which will mark their life, and their life will be very difficult. With just menstruating every month will be a pain. Having a child, conceiving, all of those things down the line will be problems. Another thing that will be a problem will be weight loss and the issue with weight gain. All of these problems contribute to female health. Everything. You know, who in here is struggling with their weight? Go ahead and put up a number 15. Hey girl, I see you. I see you, girl. She's always in my videos. Hey girl. Thank you for all of my people who donate. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for everyone who donates. You know who you are. I appreciate everything you guys do. I appreciate you watching my videos, and you guys are, you know, a partial reason why I do this. The main reason why I do this is because this is my calling and this is my gift. And one thing about information, it is meant to be shared, and it's meant to be you know, helping people. So that's what I do, and I hope my videos are very beneficial. So thanks. And if you ever in my videos, please just say, hey, Jenna, and I'll say hi back. Hey, girl, I see you. Hey. All right, make sure you guys are following me on Patreon. Everything is in the description. Also, if you would like to email me, my email is right there. Another thing is, if you'd like to donate, everything's right there in the description. Go ahead and tap that screen, and it will be there. All donations, all people who would like to become clients, everybody who is supporting this, I appreciate you, and I appreciate everything that you've done. I have to say that. But yeah, I've had problems with weight my whole life, probably since I was 10 years old. It has been a struggle. I go up and down in weight. Who in here goes up and down in weight? Just say yo-yo, because that's what it is. Yo-yo. You yo-yo up and down. And after a while, it just becomes very, very havoc on the body. And so what do we do every day? At least 2 times a day we eat. So we must be very picky on what we eat. If I eat something that is full of sodium, if I eat a lot of cholesterol, fried foods, my body will show me in an odor, or it'll show me where I'll start having problems in my reproductive organs. And sometimes it'll happen that day, sometimes it'll happen the next day, sometimes it'll happen a week later if I continuously do the same thing. So pain indicates something is wrong. Odor indicates something is wrong. Okay? So when you have an odor, it is not normal. Go ahead and type that up. Not normal. Okay? Let's see. And this burger is not salty. I had to cut down on my salt. If you know anything about sodium, sodium is very drying. Okay? It is very drying. So imagine being very dry. That means you're not cleansing out. That means that you're not doing what you need to do. Your body is not functioning well. So obviously you're going to have an odor. Okay? So you want to eat foods that'll help you to continue to cleanse. I love onions. Onions are awesome. If you're having a problem with odor, start doing onions. And if you don't want to smell like onions, say, Jenna, how do you get rid of it? Say, this is what you'll have to do. Put up a number 7. 7 will tell me that you want to know what gets rid of the onion smell. So who in here has ever used bleach? Put up a 1940. Because that's when women started using bleach, in 1940. I started using bleach about 3 years ago. But I hardcore started using bleach about a year ago. I'm just going to be truthful. But I've been using bleach off and on for a while. If you know anything about bleach, it kills everything. Now, bleach is for your skin, okay? It's for your skin. So, and for the outers, not the inners. So I'm not telling you to do anything like that. But the old school people used to put bleach in the water, in their bath water. That's a good safe way. If you take baths, go ahead and put the little bit of a cup full or maybe two. Some of y'all need more. I'm just keeping it all the way 100. Okay, this is how you gauge it. If you're a good old girl like myself who's married and only one person and all your children match and you ain't out there like that, a cat full of do. If you just go out on the weekend sometimes and you just do a little something, something, here and there, but you got one person every 3 months, 2 catfuls of do. But girl, if your mother had you on birth control since you were 15 and your first child is 17 and now you're 35 and you're a grandmother too, honey, I'm going to need you to use about 5 caps of bleach, darling. You know what's up. And especially y'all people who be wearing them tight clothes and all of that mess and think you all hot and all that. Yeah, you going to need about 5 catfuls, but you ain't hear that from me. But anyway, it's really helpful. And so when you start using those type of things like bleach, Clorox to be specific, you will start to see odors dissipate. Now, I'm not talking about women with issues with, disease and all of that. I'm not talking about that. Some people, most women have odors on an everyday situation. Whether you up, whether you down, whether you here, whether you there, that odor is with you all of the time. You get what I'm saying? So I'm talking to you guys. Like, I know you're tired of it. It ruins your day. It makes you feel some type of way. You got to sit down all with your legs all cramped closed because you're afraid something's going to come out. I'm keeping it real. It is what it is. I'm talking to you ladies that's like that. Please start using bleach. If you have issues with eczema, I'm not telling you the truth out here. Eczema ain't nothing but a buildup of oils and bacteria on your skin. When it starts to flake and do all that, bleach will help. If you have problems with ringworms, a lot of ringworms, especially if you're getting them as an adult, but even as a child, like if you have children who get a lot of ringworms, check their sugar, check their glucose. I was somebody, when I was 7 or 8 years old, I had gotten a ringworm in my head, and I have alopecia right here. You can't tell because my hair's grown over it, but I have a little dollar of a bald spot in the back of my head because I had a real bad ringworm when I was young. And I used to get nosebleeds all the time when I was young too, and they used to say, oh, that's normal. No, it's not normal. I had high blood pressure as a child, and I probably had diabetes as a child too, and that's why I got the ringworms. And so when I started out here doing hair and things 10 plus years ago, I started getting a ringworm sometimes on the back of my arm or, and stuff like that. And my husband told me one day, he said, just start using bleach on your skin. Now, this was before I had put the correlation between my sugars, my blood pressure, and ringworms. That was before I put the correlation together. But as soon as I changed my diet, I stopped getting ringworms. I stopped getting those. So anybody who is out here and you get a lot of ringworms and you just don't know why, you may be a diabetic. There's so many people walking around who have diabetes and don't know it, and their bodies is screaming for you to find out so you can do the correct things to basically heal that situation. So my husband just told me one day, he said, hey, he had gotten one back in the day from working at a warehouse, and he said he just put bleach on it, and he kept putting bleach on it over time. Of course, you use the cream as well, but after a while, he just realized, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and use bleach and keep my skin, and he said he's never gotten again. So I basically started listening to him, and so I just started using bleach every day, all day. And I haven't had that problem since. So I hope that piece of information has helped you. If it has, let me know. Put up a number 11, because I just feel like a lot of people would benefit from that. You know what I mean? That, if you have those skin conditions, dandruff, anything like that, I'm going to let you know that it's because you have overactive oil glands, which is your sebaceous glands, if you want to know the technical term. But basically, you have very super oily skin that is coming from the fact that you may have diabetes, or you may have insulin resistance or glucose issues. So check into that. Now, usually if you just adjust your diet, take down your sugar. If anybody is in here, anybody who have a lot of dandruff in here, just put up dandruff. Okay, because my husband had a lot of dandruff. He doesn't have dandruff anymore because we changed our diet. We do things like apple cider vinegar. We cut down our sugars, we cut down our carbs, we cut down our carbs at night. I mean, we've been doing so much. And when you start doing those type of things, guess what? You will start seeing the rewards for it. It will come immediately, like within 3 days. And sometimes you can actually feel it the next day, because when we have a lot of sugar in our system, it makes you feel sluggish. So when you start, having a lower carb life, you'll have more energy. Look at this broccoli, y'all. It's so good. It's good to have broccoli. Like, say if you love hamburgers or beef and things like that, you always want to try to eat broccoli too, to get rid of bring your hormones down. Because basically everything we're eating is either helping our hormones or harming our hormones. Okay? So remember that. Okay. So let's get back to this burger. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to get rid of that odor. This is what I do. I have a bag. This isn't my actual bag. This is a demo. But I do have this bag. And I put my own toilet tissue in there. Okay? A lot of women don't know this, but you should not use public room toilet paper if you can help it. Don't use it. It's full of germs. It is public, so you don't know if people are touching it. You don't know if it's been on the floor. You don't know. And so that in and of itself, using public room toilet paper, can throw off your pH balance, because anything that is foreign to us, our body's automatic immune system is going to kick in, and it's going to be like, oh my gosh, what is this? So try your best to have just a simple bag. I used to have I bring the whole toilet paper roll, but that's just like whatever, right? And you may not be able to fit it in your purse. I have a big purse, so I can fit pretty much anything I want in there. But if you want to be more dainty, just take a few rolls off of there or whatever and put it in here. Make sure it stays zipped so no foreign objects can get on here. And then you place this on the bag. You place it in the bag and place this in your purse. And along with that, you can have your feminine wipes and things like that. So that's just like a good thing that you should do, in my opinion. That's what you should do to help you cut down on bacteria and help you cut down on odors. Okay? So let me do the demonstration of the bleach. Okay, of course, this isn't bleach. This is my demo. So I do have a spray bottle in my bathroom that is full of bleach and water. So what we do is I just literally put a little bit in, like this much. Okay, I just put that much in, and the rest water. Okay, don't fill it all the way up. Do not just use bleach. You want to dilute the bleach very, very, very well. And you shake it up, and then you have your cloth, whatever you choose to cleanse yourself with, and you're just going to spray the cloth, and you're also going to put your soap on there. Okay, this isn't soap, it's sanitizer. But you're going to put your soap on there. Come on, demo. Okay. You're going to put your soap on there and stuff like that. I don't want to put it on my sandwich. And then you're just going to go for what you know. And that's for if you have if you take a shower. And even if you do take a bath, you can put a capful in your bath water, do what you need to do, and also do the bleach spray method. And that's what I do. And that works for especially women who, choose not to remove, the carpet. It's really great for that. If you choose not to remove the carpet, even if you do, sometimes it'll even work even better, because when you remove the carpet, things start to, get a little bit, sketchy over there. You get what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. So that's what you do for the bleach method. But number one, you want to get in your kitchen and you want to have more of a paleo diet. You want to have more of a natural diet, not too much fast food. No, fast food isn't good. It really isn't good for you. I really hate to tell you, it's not. It's so much sodium. You don't know what's going on in it. You don't know what chemicals are in it. You don't know. And they put so many preservatives in there. Okay, so what happens with the preservatives when you're eating a lot of those type of foods, what's happening is your body signals are being cut off. So it's not saying that you're not having health problems. It's just saying the signals in your body are being cut off, meaning you're not going to get symptoms of something wrong. Okay, so like me, if I have Burger King today or tomorrow, I'm going to get a headache straight like that because I don't eat that food. So those chemicals are not in my body to basically dumb my body down. If you eat fast food every day, after a while your body will build a tolerance to it, and then you will not get any signals. So you'll think you're fine, but then when you go to the doctors, your numbers are through the roof, and then you realize, or then you're told, oh my gosh, you are a diabetic and you just didn't know it. Okay, so that's basically the situation. You just want to be careful about that, people. Be aware. So when you're smelling that, seafood odor, that is meaning that your pH balance is off. Your chemicals are off. And that is really your body telling you to stop doing something. Either stop eating bad food, even stop sleeping around, stop eating so much sugar. That's what it is. And so, there's, different, practitioners, doctors are going to say, is this, they're not going to necessarily say that it's your diet. They may, and then some may not. And that's when you have to kind of go in between the lines and educate yourself. There's so much information out here. And if you're not somebody who knows how to do the research, because there's so much information out here that's good, and then it can be bad because you don't know what to believe. That's why I'm here. That's why I've been doing the study and I'm certified in this, of being a holistic counselor. And so you can always reach out to me and I can help you. And it is private. I don't, this is just between us on the internet. A lot of people may feel more comfortable talking to someone like myself that's over the internet versus talking to someone in person. You know what I mean? And so basically what I would do is I would give you a consultation, I would ask you questions, and then I would provide the correct thing for you. Okay, like fibroids. There's not necessarily a one thing to deal with fibroids, but understand that fibroids can be shrunk. You can shrink your fibroids depending on how bad they are. A lot of fibroids are hormone dependent and they're hormone sensitive. So if you start to detox, and you start to eat different, you will see those type of situations to dissipate. Okay, so that's basically what it is. So you should start to eat more things like broccoli. You know what I mean? But there's a certain way you have to eat broccoli. Broccoli is so hoard for the body to break down. So it's a certain way that you eat broccoli and a certain way that you cook broccoli so it doesn't affect you as bad. Okay? Um, as far as odors is an indication of something wrong. So of course, you want to talk to your doctor about it. Okay, you want to make sure you don't have anything that is dire like STDs or anything like that. If it's something that they can't put their finger on, as far as they can't directly say, okay, what's going on, more than likely I'm going to step in and say, hey, it is your diet. It is your clothing. Clothing. You should be wearing cotton, ladies. After a while, the silk and the latex and all of that stuff, it gets played out. You know what I mean? Your skin needs to breathe, and so does your body. And so if you're always concentrating on being a hot thing, with the tight clothes and things, obviously you're gonna have odors because your body isn't breathing. Okay? So yes, I hope this information has helped you out. I enjoyed my meal here. I couldn't eat. Let me take another bite of this. Take another bite. It's really good. It's really good. But one thing about when you eat healthy, your portions will start to get smaller. Those chemicals that's in the food, that's fast food, they are basically to make you want to eat more because there's so much salt and so many other preservatives to cause you to want to eat. It's just crazy. So do an experiment with yourself. Start eating more of your own home cooking and don't over season it, and you will see that you'll eat less. And if you eat less, your stomach will naturally shrink, and then you'll start losing weight. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope this has helped you out. Make sure you join my Patreon if you're looking for more in-depth health videos. If you would like to become a client, please email me. And if you would like my videos, please donate. All the information is in the description. Thank you so much, and have a good day.